Hello, hello. It's Carol Rundle. Good to see you all. Hi. Welcome, welcome. It's Carol. I'm doing scope number 2, and I'm so glad to have y'all here with me. It's a very hot day here in Tucson. The temperature gauge on my covered patio says it's 103 degrees. So, oh, hearts. I love hearts. I don't know who's here, though. I don't see anybody's name. So say hi. I'm glad to see you all. I want to welcome you to my oily world. I'm very excited to see you. Let's see, who have we got there? We've got Elaine. Hi, Elaine. And John 7143, Juan. Very nice, from California. Jessica, hello, hello. Good to see you. And Daniel Gruner is here. Yes, I remember you, Elaine. Thank you for the information and the help that you gave me. I moved the camera to a different position, and it's looking great now. I wish these little things would stay up so I could see who was coming in. That's great. Hi, is that Macy? I'm sorry. This is so far away from me, and my eyes aren't good enough to see your actual names. I'm so sorry about that. But anyway, I'm Carol Rundle. I live in beautiful, hot Tucson, Arizona with my wonderful husband, Bob. We've been married for 24 years. He's a keeper. And today I wanted to talk to you about my favorite essential oils. The reason I love essential oils so much is because they're from God. They're God's gift to us. And it's a great blessing for me to be able to share them with other people. So I've got a collection of about 45 different oils. Here, I'm going to show them to you now. Let's turn this around and my oils. Everybody see the oils? There's nobody behind me. I'm by myself. There's a television behind me, but it's off. Anyway, these are all my oils, my little reminder to myself to pray over my oils when I anoint myself. And then over here, I have some of the carrier oils that I use. I use fractionated coconut oil, and I also use some of Young Living's carrier oils. This one is Sensation Massage Oil. I also like almond oil, and I love organic camellia oil for my face. That's just wonderful. Hello, your honey boy. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so let me switch back around. Go. Nope. Too many times. Okay, that's what I get. Now, if there are specific oils that you want me to show you or you have questions about, that's great. I do want to say up front, remember, I'm not a doctor. I don't prescribe or diagnose any condition, but essential oils were made by God to support wellness. They support different body systems, and if you have a question about which body systems, which oils can support, I can help you with that. So I want to introduce you first off. I have these all in alphabetical order in my box, but I'm going to show you my very favorite oil, and it's called frankincense. Can you all see that? Well, it's probably backwards for you guys, but this is frankincense, and it is hands down my absolute favorite oil. It's got a mild, earthy type scent. And as we all probably remember, frankincense was given to Jesus by the Magi. And it's just a wonderful oil. It helps support the emotional system, the immune system, the nervous system, and the skin, which is one reason why I like to combine it with my camellia oil and put it on my face after I wash it morning and evening. It just helps smooth the appearance of healthy skin. All right. Who have we got here? We got anybody here? Yes, I know what you mean. I want it too. I always want more of it. Oh, let's see. I got a brand new oil yesterday, and it's called 3 Wise Men. There we go, 3 Wise Men. And this is a blend, so I'm going to peel the label back and read what's in it for you. We've got sweet almond oil, which is a carrier oil, and we've got Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood oil, and juniper oil, black spruce oil, and myrrh oil. So this also has a mild, earthy fragrance. And this is a great oil to use in meditations. I know what you mean. For my skin, it's absolutely fabulous. Wouldn't give it up. So the Three Wise Men is a really good oil to use when you're meditating or praying or reading your Bible. And it's also good for emotional things. So keep that one in mind. I'm very excited that I've got that to add to my repertoire. In fact, when I first got it this morning, what I did, I anointed my head, the crown of my head with some, and just let the fragrance of it just flow through me. It was absolutely beautiful. Hi, you're a drummer, Nicole Lehman. Nice to meet you. My husband is a drummer as well. Okay, another fabulous oil that I like is Myrtle. Here's the bottle from Myrtle. Yes. And Myrtle, again, has the earthy smell, but it's a little bit stronger than the frankincense and the Three Wise Men. Myrtle is good for hormonal things, as well as, I've got a little cheat sheet here, for supporting the digestive system, the muscular and bone system, and the respiratory system. I like to take a little of the Myrtle with one of my carrier oils and just rub it right here on my throat. And you know what? A really good place for you to use your essential oils is on the soles of your feet, because the soles of your feet connect with every part of your body through reflexology. And also, if there's an oil that you don't particularly care for the smell of, but you want the benefits of, putting it on the soles of your feet is about as far away from your nose as you're going to get. In the alabaster box was actually a combination of spikenard and myrrh. Now, I don't have any myrrh. It is actually on order. I haven't gotten it yet, but I do have spikenard. Let me see where that is. Here it is. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I'm helpful. That's what I'm trying to do, is just let you guys know how wonderful these oils are. Here's spikenard. And the reason that myrrh was combined with the spikenard is myrrh was known in the ancient world as well as today as a stabilizing oil. So a lot of perfume companies will add myrrh to their perfumes to make it last longer and go farther. You're welcome, Jerry Eagle. I'm sorry having to give you the top of my head like that so I could see what your name is. It's nice to meet you too. Thank you for joining me. This is so exciting. Don't you guys love Periscope? This is only my second one. I did one a couple of days ago, and I had the camera turned around the wrong way. It was a good old mess, but hey, you live and you learn, so it's fun. But spikenard is very, very strong. Woo! It is. It's got frankly, it's got kind of a farmyard smell. So this is one that I put on the soles of my feet, and I usually mix it with some other oils that I like a little better so that it doesn't overwhelm me. But, you know, if you put it on the soles of your feet and you put on some socks before you get in bed, then, you know, you're good to go. Okay, anybody have any other oils they want me to talk about specifically? Because if not, I'm just going to keep showing you what I've got and telling you about my favorite ones. Hi, Mark Bugler. Mark Bugler. Welcome, welcome. Goodbye. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, I got to tell you guys about one of my all-time favorite blended oils. It's called Stress Away. And yes, think about what that name means. We live with stress all the time. Whether it's good stress or bad stress, we've all got stress. Stress away. Oh my God. I love this. It smells like vanilla, and that's because it has vanilla in it. But it's also got some cool things in it like, where's my ingredient list? Got to peel this open to get to my ingredient list. I know it's got lime in it, and it's got copiaba in it, and cedarwood, and acacia, and lavender. Oh, this is a wonderful one. I love to diffuse this at night, and I also like to rub it on the back of my neck and my shoulders, like about halfway through the day. It's really soothing. Okay, one of the ingredients in that one that I really like. Bye. Thanks for joining me. is called cedarwood. And cedarwood is also one of those oils that's mentioned many times in the Bible. Solomon, King Solomon, you know, the wisest man who ever lived, he built both his palace and the temple from cedar wood. So he was surrounded by the fragrance, the aroma of cedar wood day and night, in and out. So if the wisest man who ever lived did that, he thought that was a good idea. You know what? I think I'm going to be using me some cedar wood too. It's got a very mild, earthy fragrance to it. It's a little bit similar to frankincense, but cedarwood is supportive of the nervous system and the respiratory system. And as somebody who's suffered from asthma for my entire life, any support I can get for my respiratory system is great. So I diffuse cedarwood at night along with the Stress Away. I also like to put it on the soles of my feet day and night. It's just a wonderful oil. Okay, another oil that was mentioned in the blend of Stress Away is called Acatea. Here we go, Acatea. Hello, Pedro. Glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. Isn't Periscope fun? I mean, I never get a chance to do this with other things, so this is awesome. Okay, let me look at my little cheat sheet. Acatea has an earthy smell, and it supports the cardiovascular, emotional systems, and the skin. And bonus, my husband's calling me. Hold on. Can I call you back later, babe? I'm doing a scope. Okay, bye. All right. He knew it was at 4 o'clock, but I guess he forgot. Anyway, Acatea is a very, very nice oil. All right, who's got some questions for me? Questions about oils, how to use them, what they can do for you. One of the things that I like to do is to pray when I use my oils, because I believe that they are a gift from God to us, and that God does want us to be healthy and strong in every aspect of our lives, and He gave us the oils to help us in that. So I always pray over them and remind myself of the great blessing that they are to my life. Okay, well, this is an oil that everybody loves. This is lavender. Yes, I'll tell you a little secret. When I first got lavender, I didn't like the way it smelled. No, I'm not all that big into the floral smell once comes to think of it. I like the earthy scents and the citrus scents better. And lavender is, well, it's very floral. But it's such a beneficial oil. I mean, if I look at my cheat sheet again, it supports the cardiovascular system, the emotions, it supports the nervous system and the skin. It's one of those do-it-all oils. So this is one of the ones that I learned. Hello, Build One For Me. Welcome. I'm glad you're with us. So this is one of the ones that I put on my feet. Every once in a while, I'll put it on another part of the body. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Every once in a while, I'll put it on another part of the body that needs support at that time. But usually, because I'm not a big fan of the aroma, I will put it on the soles of my feet. Hello, Shalem Kings. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining me. I am having so much fun doing this. Oh, let's talk about another biblical oil. This is called hyssop. Hyssop. Hyssop is a very interesting oil. It's hearts. Thank you for hearts. I appreciate it. It's a very strong smelling oil, very earthy. You may know the story of the children of Israel leaving Egypt during the Exodus. Well, when they left the night of the first Passover, God instructed Moses to instruct the children of Israel to take a branch of hyssop and dip it in the blood of the lamb that they were eating that night and strike it on the doorposts and the lintels of their dwellings. Well, when you take a branch and you hit it hard against something, what happens? It lets off the essential oils. That's right. You see, the essential oils are the lifeblood of the plant. They're called essential because they are essential for the plant in order to survive. And they're kind of like our blood is to us. Leviticus 17:11 says that the life of the flesh is in the blood, and the life of the plant is in the essential oil. So when they would strike the branch of hyssop, the essential oils would be released. And hyssop was also something that they used to offer myrrh to Jesus while he was on the cross during the crucifixion. He rejected it because he did not want to take anything to ease his pain. He realized that he had to go through every bit of it in order to be our complete sacrifice. But that's the biblical history of hyssop, and it's just a great oil. Okay. Questions? Anybody got any questions? Vincer, hi, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here. I've got lots more oils. Like I said, I have 45 different oils. You don't want me to go through them all, do you? That would be fun. Okay, I have to talk about thieves. Thieves. Oh my gosh. Hi. Thank you for coming. Hi, Heather. I'm so glad you're here. Yay, yay. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, we're talking about thieves now. Thieves is one of those earthy smelling oils, but it also has a bit of kind of reminds me of being in the kitchen. And I think that's because it contains things like cloves and rosemary, which we normally would use as kitchen herbs. But altogether, it's got clove, lemon, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. So see, all except the eucalyptus are things that we would ingest as an herb, or lemons. You know, we just do all sorts of things. Thank you, Heather, for inviting followers. I appreciate it. Yay! And for the hearts. Lisa, hi, you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Catch your sparkle. I'm so glad to see everybody. Hi. Hello. Thank you for being here. So Thieves is a wonderful oil, and I'm looking down at my cheat sheet here to tell you that Thieves supports the immune system. There's lots of ways you can use Thieves. You can take a drop and put it in a cup of warm water and use it to boost your immune system. Yes, thank you, Heather, for inviting Lisa to join. I'm glad you're here, and thank you for all the hearts, people. I love it. I love it. I love it. I also like to gargle with Thieves, and I also put it on my chest and also on the soles of my feet. Hi. Oh, boy, what's this? Labras Legend. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad everybody's here. So Thieves is a great oil. If you have a question about any oils, just ask me. I know there's a lot of people who just joined us. I have 45 oils in my collection. So even if we've already covered it, ask away. Oils were designed for wellness by God to bless our lives, and they support different body systems. They're not used to treat or diagnose any medical condition. Yes. Thieves and Tucson. Woohoo! Yes. It is a good sized collection, Heather. I know. I've been spending a lot of money getting it. But, excuse me, I'm loving it. I think it's a water break. Okay? Everybody take a water break. Ah, there we go. Much better. All right. What haven't I looked at? Helichrysum. That's got a pretty color bottle. That's like one of my favorite colors. It's like a salmon-y color. Helichrysum. It's got an earthy scent, but it's not a very strong one. Oh, got it on myself. There we go. It's a little stronger than frankincense or the cedarwood, but it's not as strong as things like spikenard. Okay, and it is good for supporting, let's see, the cardiovascular system and muscles and bones. Which one, Heather, were you talking about? I missed the first part of your question. You're talking about the Helichrysum? I like the smell of it, but then again, I like the earthy scents better, and I know you're a big fan of the citrus. So Helichrysum does have an earthy scent to it. It's kind of, I would say, a medium earthy scent, whereas frankincense would be a mild, and spikenard would be like off the charts, you're at the farm kind of thing. So, but Helichrysum is really nice. And Yeah, I know you like citrus ones. I've got some bergamot. That's a citrus one. That's one of your favorites, isn't it, Heather? There we go. This is bergamot. Bergamot is a citrus fruit. I've never seen one in real life, but hey, this matches my shirt. Okay, cool. It is supportive of the digestive system as well as for emotions and for your skin. And it does have a citrusy flavor, but not as strong as, say, orange. You know, I think orange and lemon would probably be the most citrusy things. Here's the lemon, here's the orange, yeah. And then I've got some lime. That's also a good citrusy one. What I love to do with the citrus ones, welcome DSCS Steve. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Where was I going with that? I was talking about citrus. Okay. So when you want to have a little extra added flavor in your water, you can add a drop of essential oil. Now, you do want to make sure you read the label and make sure it's okay for dietary use, because not all oils can be ingested internally. So read your labels, okay? But sometimes what you're trying to put in your water is a little bit overpowering, such as peppermint, okay? Peppermint is an awesome oil, and this particular peppermint is so concentrated, so strong that 1 drop of this peppermint essential oil is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. It's a lot, isn't it? Yeah, it's a lot. So the first time I got it and I put a drop in my, 16-ounce glass of water, just 1 drop, oh my gosh, there was no way I could drink it. It was so strong. I had to dump the whole glass of water into a pitcher and then add more water, no more oil, just more water. And finally, I got the most delicious, refreshing drink I'd had in a long time. So if you're only wanting to do 1 glass at a time, or if, say, you want to make some peppermint coffee, something like that, just take a toothpick and dip the very, very tip of it in your peppermint and then swirl it in your water or your coffee, and that'll give you the nice flavor without overpowering you or without you having to make so much. All right, let's see. What else have we got? Oh, this is a nice one. Hi, welcome. Glad you're here. Thank you for all the hearts, guys. I appreciate it. I'm having so much fun. Are you having fun? This is fun. Ask me questions, and if I don't answer because I wasn't looking and I can't see that far away with my glasses, just ask me again, okay? This is called Peace and Calming, and guess what that does for you? Yeah, label says it all. I know it's fun to just get to know people, Heather, isn't it? When you've talked to them online, but when you can finally see them animated, that's always fun. I'm glad you're having fun. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Okay, so Peace and Calming, my little cheat sheet says, is good for the nervous system, supporting it, and also for the emotions. It's a very interesting fragrance. I was trying earlier to identify it. Yeah, I know what you mean, Heather. I think it's kind of florally, though. Would you agree with that? Not overly floral, like, say, lavender is overly floral. But it's got a mild floralness to it. Let's look at the ingredients for Peace and Calming, and that should give us a clue. Yeah, it does have the floral notes. Okay, ingredients. Tangerine, okay, that's citrus. Orange is citrus. Ylang ylang is floral, and patchouli is floral, and blue tansy is floral. So I guess that's all that's in it. Did you get that for the Peace and Calming? Let me read it again. It's got tangerine, orange, ylang ylang, patchouli, and blue tansy. So it has 3 florals and 2 citruses. Good for your dogs. That's a great idea. Lisa, I don't have any pets at home, but Yeah, I think it is the ylang ylang that adds the really strong floral vibe to it. I don't mind diffusing this so much. I don't normally use it topically, but I will diffuse it at night every once in a while. All right, let's see. What else haven't I shown you? There's a lot of them in here, people. Ask me questions. Oh, okay. A lot of times, oops, knocked my phone. Your cat is attracted to it. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. Everybody tell me what your favorite combination for diffusing is. Mine depends upon the time of the day and what mood I'm in. At night, I like to diffuse Stress Away, cedarwood, and lavender. During the day, I'm really partial to peppermint and lemon. What is the most exotic or not common one I have? Okay, the most exotic or not common one, I'm going to go back to spikenard. Okay, I talked about this a little earlier. I don't know if you guys were here yet, but anyway, spikenard, thank you for the hearts. Spikenard has a farmyard smell. It's very, very strong. And it's not one that a lot of people have, but because it's a biblical oil is why I got it. When the woman anointed Jesus's feet from oils and ointments in an alabaster box, what she was using was spikenard mixed with myrrh. Myrrh is kind of like an additive that stretches the oils so that they go farther and they smell. The second one there, Lisa. I think the a good reference would be sheep. It smells like sheep. Now, I know it's hysterical, but it is. Let's look at my checklist. It is good for the skin and also for emotional support. So I only ever put this on my feet and then hardly very much at all. But I wanted it because of poo in a bottle. That's great. I love it. We'll get a new label right over it, poo in a bottle. That's great. You guys are hysterical. Okay, that's one of my oddest ones. And then you also didn't see, this one I got yesterday. It's called Three Wise Men. And it's a blend. I did talk about it a little earlier. It's got sandalwood, juniper, frankincense, black spruce, and myrrh, and it's in a carrier oil of sweet almond oil. And this is very nice. It's got a mild, earthy fragrance to it, and it is good for supporting the emotions. Yay, so this is a really nice one. I like to collect all the biblical oils. In fact, I just today ordered the 12 oils of ancient scripture. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get that. And I'm also planning on starting to teach classes on it locally in August. So prayerful support for that is very, very welcome. I did want to tell you guys a little bit about LME. A lot of times people don't get frankincense because frankincense can be a little bit pricey. Okay, that's where LME comes in. LME is sometimes referred to as the poor man's frankincense. It smells very similar. It has very similar properties. It's just from a different type of tree than the frankincense comes from. Do you know how they get frankincense? I think this is fascinating. Frankincense, myrrh, LME, a lot of these resin type oils, what they do is they take a knife and they scrape the bark of the tree. And the frankincense comes from the boswellia tree. And Young Living has a farm in the country of Oman, which is in the Arabian Peninsula, which is where they get their frankincense from. So anyway, they scrape the bark with a knife. I know, I love it on my face. I like to put it in my organic camellia oil. And, you used to live near Oman. Where near Oman? Oh my gosh. So they scrape the bark of the tree and this milky white liquid comes out, and they actually even call it milk, but they let it seed. I think so. I think there's a big difference in my skin. I've never really had skin problems per se in terms of breakouts or stuff, but everybody goes through little things now and then. I just think it's wonderful. For the government, I guess I shouldn't ask you any questions, huh? Well, I'm not even going to tell you how old I am. You can all guess, and if you're right, maybe I'll tell you, but maybe not. Okay, so when the milky stuff comes out of the tree after they've scraped it, it eventually hardens into this resin, and it kind of looks like a gummy kind of substance. And in ancient times, they would burn that resin as an incense, and that's how the oils would come out like that. Hearts, I love hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you for hearts. Hello, hello, and welcome. We're glad you joined us. If you have any questions about essential oils, let me know. I will do my best to answer them, and if I've got the one you ask about, I will show it to you. All right, so that's the difference between frankincense and elemi. Elemi is a wonderful oil. It's just less expensive than frankincense. Okay, let's put these back in my little thing, and we're going to talk about digests. Digests. Ooh, that's another one that's almost matching my shirt. Yeah, elemi is nice. In fact, I have one oil container that has the camellia oil and frankincense, and then I have another one that has the camellia oil, the frankincense, and elemi all mixed together. Great success story for digests. That's awesome. Thank you, thank you. Digest is a great support for the digestive system, as you probably figured by the name, and it has, I got to pull the label back. Starting to get the bottles with the new labels on it, and you don't have to peel anything back, but some of them you still do. Okay, we got tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, anise, and patchouli. So you can mix it in with a little water because the label says that it is for dietary use. Your son was ill with bad stomach pain, put 4 drops in his belly button, and he was better in 2 hours. That's wonderful. Yeah, using essential oils most definitely supports all of our body systems. And with digest, it's made to support the digestive system. So, yay. Valor. Valor, Valor, Valor. I know this one is currently out of stock, and Valor 2 is in stock, and I did just order that one also, so I'm looking forward to seeing the difference. Valor is one of those ones where it's kind of floral, but it's not overpowering. Again, I compare the overpowering stuff to lavender because I just think lavender is way too floral for me. That's why I limit my smelling of lavender. I'll put it on my body, yes, but I don't like to smell it. Okay, this has got spruce, rosewood, blue tansy, and frankincense. So that leads me to believe it's got some florals, but it's also got some earthy types of oils in it. Shutran. I've got Shutran. Where is that? Here's Shutran. Yes, yes, yes. Shutran is great for hormonal and emotional support, and it's made especially for men. It's great as a cologne. Oh, wow, being near lavender fields, I don't know if I could handle that because I'm not a big fan of the smell of lavender. But that's okay. There are so many oils, and there's ways that we can use them without smelling them as strongly by putting them on our feet. Okay, back to lavender. I mean, not lavender, sorry. Got lavender on the brain. Valor. Valor, you're a lavender addict too. Okay, Heather. It's great for a nice bike ride. Yes, it would be nice because then you could leave quickly, right? Yes. Okay, Valor will support the emotions, the muscles and bones, the nervous system, and the skin system. I've heard that back during the Roman Empire times that the Roman soldiers would use some of the ingredients that are from Valor to help feel more courageous when they went into battle. Now, I have no idea if that's true or not, but anyway, I like to use Valor every single morning on my feet. And for me, there's just something, the smell of it. Maybe it's the frankincense in there, because frankincense has just got a real spiritual aspect to it. But Valor, to me, also has a real spiritual aspect to it. So when I anoint my feet with the Valor every morning, I pray that I am in alignment with God's will for today. I just want to be doing what He wants me to do. So that's my little Valor story. Okay. Oh, the sound of Valor? Yeah, it's a cool one. Let's see. What do we got here? Oh, I like this one. This is called Citrus Fresh, and I've got a little roller ball filament on it, so, you can put it anywhere. But I also like this one in water. This is a combination, and this has got white writing on a yellow background, people, so bear with me, okay? All right, I can't see it. But I know it's got things like tangerine and lemon and lime and orange and maybe even some bergamot in it. Yeah, I love Citrus Fresh. Hey, welcome. Citrus Fresh is great in water. That way you don't have to decide between, do you want lemon in your water or lime in your water or orange? You can have them all with Citrus Fresh. So it's a really good one. And my little cheat sheet says it supports the emotions and supports the immune system. So it's a great little oil to have. Okay, you want some what? What do you want some of? How about some copaiba? Copaiba. That's a really weird word. I'd never heard of it before. All of them. Yeah, I know. What do you like to clean with, Lisa? With the Citrus Fresh? That would be a good one. Yeah, that would be very good. Of course, all the thieves cleaners are great too. And copaiba. Okay, stop. All right. Copaiba is, I got this as one of Young Living's free promotions one month. I didn't order it on purpose, but as you may or may not be able to tell, it is almost gone. So I've been using it a lot. It's got a very, very mild, earthy fragrance to it. It's even milder than frankincense. We must have gotten it the same month then, Heather, you think? Yeah. So copaiba is one of those oils that if you add it with any other oil, it will kind of extend the life and make it a little more potent to any oil you add it to. But on its own, it supports the cardiovascular system, it supports emotions, it supports muscles and bones, the nervous system, the respiratory system, and skin. Hi, Dr. Finch. Thank you for joining me. Yay, I'm glad you're here. So copaiba does a whole lot of stuff, and I think I'm going to need to order some more very soon. That's why I'm glad I'm a wholesale member so I can get my 24% discount. Yes, we need that. Okay, more hearts. Yay. Thank you. I like hearts. Do you guys like my watch? It kind of matches my top a little bit. It's in the same color family. It's really big, but it's got bling on it. So, I like it. All right, let's see. What else can we talk about? How about abundance? Abundance is really cool, really cool. Hello, I am Sketch. Nice to meet you, nice to meet you. Yeah, Jewelry Television, love that place. Free plug, yes, love it. Okay, abundance is a blend. It supports emotions, the immune system, and the respiratory system. And of course, the emotional part of it is, like it says, it's to help attract abundance into your life. And it's got an earthy fragrance. It's got some floral in there too, but I would say it's going to lean a little bit more towards earthy than floral. Tell me which oils are good for cramps, the female types. Well, you do know that I can't diagnose or prescribe anything because I'm not a doctor and these are not prescription drugs or even over-the-counter drugs. But I'm going to call on some of the other people on here because I don't have that problem anymore. So I do know that Young Living has a wonderful oil called Progescence Plus that's made to balance hormones. We'll all get there, won't we? Yeah, we'll all get there. But if anybody else, pray, pray, pray. Okay, bergamot and clary sage can be supportive during that time of the month. Okay, bergamot and clary sage. And that's from Heather. So thank you, Heather, for that answer. I appreciate it. And I just gave away some of my age there, didn't I? All right. Let's see. Let's talk about eucalyptus. Eucalyptus Radiata. Young Living has like 3 different eucalyptuses. I have no idea what the differences are, so don't ask me. I'd have to look it up for you. Okay. Heather prefers the bergamot because she loves the smell, but she loves citrus, and bergamot is citrus, so whatever you prefer. Cool. Okay. Eucalyptus Radiata. This is kind of like a minty almost type of smell. Oh, thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right. Cheat Sheet says that eucalyptus is good for the respiratory system and the skin. It's awesome for ridding fleas from pets. Wow, I've never tried it for that, but excellent. Sorry, I'm getting a little dry here, guys. I like to take, excuse me, it's that old asthma acting up. I like to take a couple of drops of eucalyptus and drop it in the shower. And that way when the steam comes up, breathe in the eucalyptus, and it's so nice. Alrighty, so any questions, guys? I've got more that I haven't talked about yet, but, we could be on here all night, and I don't want to do that to you, nor to me. Let's see. What haven't I mentioned? Oh, I've got to talk about Raven. Raven is a blend. It's got a minty smell, and it supports the respiratory system and the skin. Raven is one of those things that I tend to use a lot of during the winter months. Okay, thank you. I'm so glad you were here, London lady. Bye. Hello, Michelle Black. Nice to meet you. Glad you're here. So Raven is one of those things that I tend to use a lot during the winter months. Put it on my chest, put it on my feet, just on the throat, diffuse it. Anytime I feel like I need a little respiratory support. And as an asthmatic, that's almost all the time for me, but especially during the winter months. So that's a really great one. And what's in Raven? Camphor, lemon, wintergreen, peppermint, and Eucalyptus Radiata, the same kind of eucalyptus that I already have. So it does have a very pepperminty smell. Thank you for all the hearts, guys. You're so sweet. Are you enjoying this? Am I giving you useful information? Yeah, Raven's a good one. Raven's a real good one. It's a little bit stronger than RC, I found personally for me. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate it. RC is another blend that is really good for the respiratory support. And that has a very different smell to it from Raven. And it has got, what has it got in it? Oh, lots of them. It's got eucalyptus, myrtle, majorum, another kind of eucalyptus. I think it's got all the eucalyptuses. Lavender, cypress, spruce, peppermint. Yeah, so it's definitely different. Did you hear all that one, Lisa? What was in the RC? Okay, good. So that's another good respiratory support one, especially during the winter months. Alrighty. Oh, I love this one. Purification. Does anybody else love Purification? Yes, RC is very good for diffusing. So is Raven. And so is Purification. Purification is another blend, and it is supportive of the digestive system, of the emotions, and of the skin. It also helps you to enjoy the outdoors annoyance-free, if you get my drift. And let's look and see what is in Purification. Yes, I agree. I like to put it too in the washing machine. Kind of freshens up things. You can put it on cotton balls, like if you're traveling and you're in a musty old hotel room, you can put some on cotton balls and stick it on the vents, and it just freshens the air wonderfully. Thank you for the hearts, guys. I love you. Thank you. Okay, we have got citronella, rosemary, lemongrass, tea tree, lavender, and myrtle. Yes, most definitely keeps those annoying little flying things away from you. It has citronella in it, you know, so you don't have to be burning any candles. You can just either diffuse this or apply it to your skin. It's wonderful for the skin. I use it for all sorts of little issues that come up with the skin. Yes, citronella. Yeah, I don't have the separate oil citronella, but it's in the Purification. That's cool. All right, let's see. Here's another one. This is one of the roller bottle things. It's called Breathe Again. And I don't know if you guys are seeing this mirror image or not. I am. Anyway, it comes already in a roller ball, and it already has the carrier oil in it, so you don't have to add it. So you can just, you know, put it right there and rub it in. It's kind of got a citrusy smell to it. Let's look and see what the ingredients are. Okay. The carrier oil is the fractionated coconut oil. Sorry I have to lean down, folks, but I can't see. Eucalyptus staggeriana, Eucalyptus globulus, bay laurel, rosehip, peppermint, Eucalyptus radiata, copaiba, myrtle, blue cypress, and Eucalyptus bicostata. Lots of eucalyptus in it, which of course supports the respiratory system. So this is great because you can just toss this in your bag and go, and you don't have to worry about, you know, oh, I got to get out here's my bottle of my fractionated coconut oil, and then I got to get that, and it is dripping down my arm, and then I got to get my essential oil and do all that. It's really convenient to have it just right there ready to go with you. And Young Living has several oils that are like this, or you can make them yourself. You can make your own roller balls and use any of the oils that you like. Yep. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. We're talking about essential oils and how much we love them. And I think we saw this in quite a few different ones already. So my label says Melaleuca. Yep, the coconut oil. You know, the coconut oil, I just get this on Amazon. And the same thing with the sweet almond oil, both of them. You can probably get them at your local health food store, or, you know, like me, I just order it from Amazon. I've got the Prime package, so I get, you know, the shipping and all that is cool. Or you can use one of Young Living's carrier oils. This is the Sensation Massage Oil. This is very nice. I am married, so it's legal for me to have this. This has got fractionated coconut oil, grapeseed oil, ylang ylang, coriander, bergamot, wheat germ oil, jasmine oil, sweet almond oil, olive fruit oil, and geranium flower oil. So this is a really nice one, and you can mix that with any of your oils. It is a sexy oil, but you don't have to just have it for massage. You can use it you know, wherever you want to, whenever you want to, if you feel so inclined. But I was talking about Melaleuca, wasn't I, before I distracted myself. Melaleuca Alternifolia, better known as tea tree oil. And the company is going back to labels that say tea tree oil. So you're going to see some people who still have the Melaleuca, and then some people's will say tea tree, but it's the same exact oil. And tea tree oil has got that really nice antiseptic smell. Tea tree is one of those oils that I've used for years. Even before I was ever introduced to Young Living, I used tea tree oil. But as soon as I got Young Living's tea tree oil, oh my God, the difference in the quality was amazing, amazing. Melaleuca, it supports the immune system, the muscles and bones, the respiratory system, and the skin. It's tea tree oil rocks, yes, absolutely. And foot scrub, ooh, that sounds good. That sounds nice. Do you have a recipe for that, Heather? That sounds good, yeah. I like to, I actually just recently broke out in a rash from some medication that I was taking. And what I used to deal with that, no, you're too young, Lisa. I used together tea tree and peppermint. Those two oils together with the carrier oil, and my go-to carrier oil is the coconut oil. And thank you, Heather. Yes. And it just really helped my skin and supported it so that it could heal. You wear your scrubs on your feet. Oh, you guys are too much, too much, too much, too much. Okay, what have I not talked about? Not talked about aromaceas. Aromaceas is one of those emotional support and also nervous system support things. And it's got an earthy fragrance, not real fond of it. But again, you can just put it on your feet and then you don't have to smell it all that much. Okay, let's see what's in aromaceas. It's got basil and marjoram. Sounds like we're going to cook something. Lavender, peppermint, cypress. Yep. So, aromaceas. I haven't used it a whole lot. I got this one for my husband because his Cytoscan said he needed it. So I haven't really used it a whole lot. No, not as bad as that. No. This only spikenard gets that loving distinction. All right, what else have I got that I haven't shown you guys? Okay, this is a nice one. This is spearmint. And this is, of course, very similar to peppermint, except it's not quite as strong. It's a little bit sweeter. Spearmint, you know the difference between like peppermint gum and spearmint gum. That's the difference between the two. And spearmint supports the digestive system as well as the emotions. So if you don't get spikenard, yes, only if you feel so inclined, but you know, you could probably live without it. I'm glad I got it because I do want to have all the biblical oils. Heather, you're back. You're going to give me more hearts now, aren't you? Yay! Okay, so spearmint is a good substitute for peppermint if you don't happen to have peppermint on hand and you need some digestive support and you don't have your digize. Spearmint is a good substitute for that. Okay, I'm running out of things, or maybe not, but I've gone out of order. I ordered the cistus, which comes with the holy oils. I ordered those today. They went out in my ER order. Yay, Heart Queen. Yes, so my ER order's supposed to be processed today, so I'll have it in the next week or so. And then I'll have cistus, and I can't wait. That's supposed to smell like honey. So I can just imagine that with Stress Away, because I love Stress Away. I love the vanilla of Stress Away. Okay, this one. This is Joy. And guess what it does? Yep, it supports you emotionally. Excuse. Bringing some joy to your life. Now, this one's got, okay, bergamot. I'm sorry, guys, it's hard to read. Ylang ylang, geranium, lemon, coriander, tangerine, jasmine, Roman chamomile, pomarosa, and rose flower oil. So as you can imagine, this one smells very, very, very floral, which means it's not my favorite, okay? But my cytoscan came up the other day with joy. So I have been putting it on the soles of my feet. I'm sorry, guys. Smelling too many oils at once, I get. You need pomarosa. I'm not familiar with what pomarosa does or how it supports the body. But Joy came with my premium starter kit. It's not in the new one anymore, but it did come with mine. And so I do use it. I will put it in the diffuser, but have to mix it with a whole lot of other stuff in order for me to tolerate the smell. See, I'm agreeing with you there. The floral scents are irritating to my breathing, so I try to get the benefit from them by just applying them topically to the soles of my feet. Okay, let's move in the other direction with Idaho Balsam Fir. And yes, it smells like a Christmas tree. It's nice. Yes, fruit and spice scents. I agree, Lisa. I do better with the fruit and spice scents myself, too. So, the Oregon Balsam Fir, not Oregon, Idaho. Idaho, get your geography right there. It supports the emotions, the muscles and bones, the nervous system, and the respiratory system. Really? Balsam Fir bothers your breathing? It's supposed to be supportive of the respiratory system. But see, this just goes to show you that this is a very individual thing. That's why oils can't be prescribed as medicines, because they are natural and everybody responds to them differently. I know some people who absolutely love lavender, and I'm like, I like to use it because of the benefits, but I don't like the smell of it. Can't diffuse, but topically works great. Hello, welcome. We're glad you're here. Yeah. I've tried to work on getting the smell of joy to grow on me, but I haven't gotten there yet. But I am using it on the soles of my feet. Alrighty. Okay. What have I not talked about yet? Oh, this is a fun one because it's got a pretty bottle. See that? It's called Magnify My Purpose. Magnify My Purpose. It's got a really pretty bottle. Yeah, and this is an emotional support oil, and as you can guess, it's for helping you to magnify your purpose. It works really well with the abundance and the motivation. I like to use the three of those together if I'm, feeling like I'm not quite there yet. I think this one came up in a Zytoscan for me one time too, is why I got this one. So let's see what's in here. It's another one of these white prints. And pull the label back. Oh my goodness, this has a lot of stuff in it. Royal Hawaiian sandalwood, sage, patchouli, coriander, nutmeg, bergamot, ginger, ylang-ylang, cinnamon. So quite a few different things in it. Let's see. It's kind of florally, but not too bad. Thank you for the hearts. Zytoscan, Z-Y-T-O. The Zyto is a little machine that it kind of looks like a mouse, except it's bigger, and you lay your hand on it, and it's hooked up to your computer, and it sends impulses to you, and it measures your biofield. You know, everybody's got an electromagnetic field around them, and it measures that because your bioelectric field has something like 400 million impulses per second. I mean, our bodies are constantly in motion. And it compares the results that it's getting when it's asking your body questions to it matches them up with the different Young Living products. So it will come up with a list that recommends the products that would be most beneficial for you right now. So it's a pretty cool little device. I have one. Not everybody has one, but if you're interested, I have access to a list of people across the country who have them, who are willing to do scans for people. So if you want it, just tweet me at Carol Rundle, and I'll look up the area for you and get that back to you. But it's a cool little device, and it's just one of those things where every single time I've done it on me, I've done it on my husband, I've done it on friends, we're just like, okay, thank you. Thank you so much for being here, Lisa. I appreciate it. Bye-bye. So it's always spot on. It's always spot on. So Magnify Your Purpose is a wonderful oil. And it is, again, good for emotional support and also supportive of the immune system. I have no idea how long we've been going, guys. I guess we've been going about an hour. So you guys want me to keep going? Yes, no, maybe. Okay, we're getting hearts. I'm getting hearts. Okay, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. All right, here's another one that's very useful oil. It's called Pan Away. Pan Away. And it is supportive of the muscles and bones and the nervous system. And it's a very minty smelling oil. It's got a Carol proof cap on, but I've since overcome it. And it's just really a wonderful smell. It's got wintergreen, eucalyptus, clove, and peppermint. So I was using this yesterday morning. I had a really intense workout, so it really helped to soothe my muscles to put this on after the workout. So that's a favorite oil. All right. I talked about abundance. I haven't talked about Angelica, have I? Or did I? Did I talk about that earlier on, Angelica? It's supportive of the emotional and nervous systems, and it's got an earthy fragrance. Ooh, that is strong. It's almost up to spikenard levels. Not quite. If spikenard's the 10, this is maybe a 9. This, I think, was from one of my husband's Zyto scans, so I've never really used it. We've talked about bergamot. Oh, black pepper. Interesting, huh? You can use it in more than just the kitchen, but it is a dietary supplement that you can take it. I did get this because of the Zytoscan on me, and it supports the emotions. No, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. It supports the digestive system and the nervous system. So it's interesting because I don't like black pepper. I don't really like very many peppers at all, which is kind of hard when you live in Tucson. But, you know, I don't add pepper when I'm cooking or at the table or anything. So when the Zytoscan told me I needed black pepper, I was like, really? Really, people? But, you know, I'm not even going to smell it. I know what it smells like. It smells like black pepper. Okay. All right. Here's another. What's good for nerve pain? Okay. Hi, I'm looking at your name. Truly Unico 1. Well, as you know, Young Living is a wellness company, and we don't diagnose or prescribe, but there are numerous oils that I talked about today that are supportive of the nervous system, and I'll just read them through to you. Angelica, the Bergamot. Let me get a roller here, or I'm going to get out of row here. Cedarwood. Cedarwood, I love that. Love cedarwood. Copaiba is good to support the nervous system. Frankincense. Hyssop. Idaho Balsam Fir. Lavender. Magnify Your Purpose. Oh, I'm so sorry. All right, we'll probably be ending not too long ago anyway, or not too far out anyway. Sorry, Heather. Motivation supports the nervous system. Panaway. Peace and Calming. Peppermint. And Valor. So, any of those oils are supportive of the nervous system. I find this to be a very useful oil. You're welcome. Okay, last oil. Okay, guys, I don't want to keep you on any longer than this, but this has been a blast. I'm loving it. We'll just talk about clove. And clove is something that we're used to just having in the kitchen. And you stick it in the oranges at Christmas time, and you stick it in the ham at Easter time. You know, that's about all you know about clove. But clove, and that's exactly what it smells like. It smells like cloves. It is supportive of the cardiovascular system, the digestive system, the immune system, and the respiratory system. It's a great little all-purpose oil, and it can be used as a dietary supplement. It can be used topically, and it can also be used aromatically. So it's one of those that can be used all three ways. So, all right, guys, I think we're going to say good night. It's 10 after 5 here on Pacific time. I hope you're having a wonderful time. I appreciate you sticking it out with me to the end. And I'll see you later. Bye.